10 must-see round 1 matches at the 2025 US Open retains Emma Raducanu and Carlos Alcaraz of Spain celebrate a point during their first-round mixed doubles match against Jessica Pegula of the US and Jack Draper of Britain at the US Open tennis tournament at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center in New York City on August 19, 2025. Photo by Timothy A. Clary/AFP. Photo by Timothy A. Clary/AFP via Getty Images.
More.
AFP via Getty Images. The 2025 US Open kicks off Sunday at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center in Flushing Meadows, New York. The 15-day tournament runs through September 7th and will air on ABC, ESPN, and ESPN2. The full broadcast schedule is here. Here's a look at 10 first-round popcorn matches, 5 on the women's side and 5 on the men's, as the action gets underway. Mason, Ohio, August 7th. Venus Williams of the United States talks to the media after the first round of the Cincinnati Open 2025 on August 7th, 2025 in Mason, Ohio. Photo by Robert Pring/Getty Images. Getty Images. Venus Williams vs. number 11 Karolina Muchova. Monday, 7 p.m., ESPN. Muchova was born just 1 year before Williams reached her first Grand Slam final at the 1997 US Open as a 17-year-old. Now 45, Williams will be the oldest singles entrant at the tournament since Renee Richards, 47, in 1981. The 7-time Grand Slam singles champion last month became the oldest player to win a WTA singles match in more than 2 decades when she defeated former NCAA singles champ Peyton Stearns at the Mubadala City DC Open. Muchova, a former French Open finalist and 2-time US Open semifinalist, will be a major favorite, but the crowd, probably a night one, will be rooting hard for Venus. Number 3 Coco Gauff vs. Ajla Tomljanovic. The 2023 US Open champion, Gauff is just 4-4 since winning Roland Garros earlier this summer and recently made a coaching change, bringing biomechanics expert Gavin McMillan onto her team to work on her troubled serve. World number 84 Tomljanovic has reached 3 Grand Slam quarterfinals, including the 2022 US Open. She was Serena Williams' last opponent after beating the legend in 3 sets in the 3rd round that year. No. 14 Clara Tauson vs. Alex Ila. Ila, the Filipina star, will be making her long-awaited main draw debut against Denmark's Tauson. The 22-year-old who began playing tennis at the age of 6 and has now risen to world number 15. Tauson is 33-17 in 2025 and reached the 3rd round of the US Open in 2021, 23, and 24. Ila, meanwhile, sits at world number 70 with a 26-18 record this season. Number 22, Victoria Mboko vs. Barbara Krejcikova. Mboko, the 19-year-old Canadian, burst onto the scene earlier this summer when, as a wild card, she beat Gauff, Elena Rybakina, and Naomi Osaka, all major champions, en route to the Canadian Open title. The historic win propelled the world number 85 to a career-high ranking of number 24. Krejcikova is just 8-6 this year while dealing with a back injury, but won Wimbledon just a year ago. Number 5 Mira Andreeva vs. Alicia Parks. Andreeva is just 18 but is already number 5 in the world, and is the 5th favorite to win the title after earning titles in Dubai and Indian Wells this year. Parks, a 24-year-old born in Atlanta, took out last year's US Open semifinalist, Emma Navarro, en route to the Monterrey semifinals and is ranked number 71 in the world. Novak Djokovic during training ahead of the US Open 2025 tennis tournament in New York, USA on August 20th, 2025. Photo by Photo Olympics/Nerf Photo via Getty Images. Nerf Photo via Getty Images. Number 7 Novak Djokovic vs. Lernir Tien, Sunday, 7 p.m., ESPN2. The 38-year-old Djokovic appears to be winding down his career as the GOAT of men's tennis, but the Serbian legend is still bidding for a record 25th major title and says, "My focus is mainly on the slams." In Tien, he is facing an American half his age who upset number 5 Daniil Medvedev in 5 sets in the 2nd round of the Australian Open. Plop down on the couch and heat up some popcorn for this one. Number 10 Lorenzo Musetti vs. Giovanni Pesci Pericard. Musetti, 23, has reached two major semi-finals, Wimbledon last year and Roland Garros this year. He reached as high as number 6 in the world in June. The Italian is 2-0 against the Frenchman, but Pericard and his gigantic serve always have a puncher's chance at the upset. He delivered the biggest serve in Wimbledon history